Copy and Sing Energy working alongside of one another. They both go around in race one there on Sunday, the Koala Kangsa Heritage Trail Handicap. Carbon Copy is the horse working up on the outside. The inside horse is the recent winner here, and that is Sing Energy. So Carbon Copy has been freshened up, hasn't had a start since running fourth over 1,800 metres back in July. And Sing Energy coming off a last start placing in Class 4 company there at Penang. Carbon Copy working outside of Sing Energy. This is Tilsworth Freddie working up on the sand. He goes around in the Japanese Carbide Chimney Handicap. That is race number 4 and will be ridden by WK Yarn. Draws barrier 5. Tilsworth Freddie, his last winning effort was in a Class 4 back in May. Comes from the Peter Lee Yard. That's Tilsworth Freddie. Now this is Quanton Hill, who goes around in the Japanese Carbide Chimney Handicap and will carry the top weight of 59 kilos. TM1 takes the ride. He draws barrier 2. And Quanton Hill is on the downgrade this weekend. He won a Class 4 back in July, coming off a last start 6th in Enrich Stakes A company. That is Quanton Hill. He goes around in race 4. Eye of the Tiger will be second up after that long 10-month layoff. He did fail first up, but look for improvement this weekend. And Eye of the Tiger will be ridden by CK Tan. Draws barrier number 8 in race 4. Flying Darcy was a very impressive winner there at the last meeting when he scored by 6 3/4 lengths. We'll see the replay in a few moments' time, but he looked very sharp there on the sand on Tuesday. And Flying Darcy goes around in the Japanese Carbide Chimney Handicap. Will be ridden by the apprentice S. Saddam. He draws barrier 3 as he is on target for back-to-back victories this weekend. Flying Darcy. Go back to the last meeting now on the 5th of August when Flying Darcy was successful in a Class 5 1,400 metres. Let's have a look at that replay. It was a very easy win this day by Flying Darcy. Flying Darcy goes to Soon I Will, then Empire Bay, followed by Napoleon. They were clear of Mayweather and also Storm Hero, but Flying Darcy has often gone for the prize with 100 to go and opens up getting close to home over Soon I Will and then Napoleon, and Flying Darcy way too good. Flying Darcy has defeated Soon I Will and Napoleon. Now, Keen Dragon was given a light workout there on the sand on Tuesday and has only had the one start in Malaysia. He was unplaced in KL first up. His overall record stands okay there at 6 wins from 35 starts. He has won 4 times over 1,200 metres. And Keen Dragon goes around in race number 5. That is the Visit Perak 2017 trophy. Will be ridden by the apprentice M. Sathya. Draws barrier 5. That is Keen Dragon. Is the Chestnut Galloper Audacious, and Audacious goes around in race number 6. He failed from a wide barrier in Penang last time out. He looked quite sharp there on the sand. He picked up a win in Penang back in June over 1,300 metres. Has a good record back on his home track here at Ipoh, and that is Audacious, who will be ridden by S. Saddam. He draws barrier number 5. He goes around in the Ipoh Heritage Walk Handicap. That is Audacious. Now, Solaritas coming off a last start win on the 5th of August when he was resuming. This horse does go well second up as well. He has won second up in the past during his career, Solaritas. He goes around in the Class 4 Ipoh Heritage Walk Handicap. Will be ridden by M. Sathya, and he draws barrier 4. We'll have a look at that replay of him winning last meeting. That's coming up. That is Solaritas. As we move on to the replay with Solaritas winning back on the 5th of August, this race was over 1,200 metres on the long course. Solaritas defeating Mr. Epic. apart, these two. Celeritas and back on the rail, Mr. Epic is picking up the margin. They break away from Eagle Soar, and then came D-Grade Achiever and also Hunyung Village. 150 to go. Celeritas the outside, the inside Mr. Epic. Celeritas in front though, holding on gamely from Mr. Epic. Celeritas will give the Laughing Fat Man an early double. Celeritas wins by a length to Mr. Epic, and third D-Grade Achiever. Then came Hunyung Village, Mario Attila. Next over, Whisper in the Wind. Magical 10 has been a consistent performer this year, is working up to a victory, and might get that victory this weekend in the Koala 1 Recreational Forest Handicap. That is race number 7. And Magical 10 will be ridden by Furman Yap, draws barrier 7, and coming off a last start second over 1,000 metres. That is Magical 10. Classic King is coming off 2 placings in a row. The most recent was a last start third there here at the last meeting on the 5th of August. Has won 3 times at the track and distance. Has a good record here, Classic King, and it goes around in race number 7. Will be ridden by Zed Carril. He draws barrier 4 from the yard of Kevin Coatsey. That is Classic King. Great Geronimo is the horse working up on the inside of a stablemate there. Great Geronimo has recently changed camps. We'll be racing for the new stable this weekend. Carrying the 61 saddlecloth, has been freshened up since he was unplaced back on the 2nd of July. Has won 3 races from 24 overall, and Great Geronimo will be ridden by HS Skill. Draws barrier 7 in the last race of the day on Sunday. That is Great Geronimo. And this is the Malaysian-bred Classic Arrow, who also goes around in race 8 on Sunday to be ridden by Calvin Goon. He draws barrier 3, and that is a Classic Arrow, who has won 6 from 44 overall. Classic Arrow.